have 472 sweatbands. He has 483. So welcome everyone to the Unblinded Huddle, the #1 place to start your day with a daily dose of integrity-based human influence. On today's morning call, we're going to be having a special guest, couple special guests, but one special guest known as Unbelievable. So please, if your hearts are full, if you're ready to realize how you can purchase and contribute at the same time at a high level for humanity, today's one of those calls you're going to want to really take some notes and stick on to. I'm super thankful for everyone here in the movement. I'm thankful for the energy in the chat. I'm thankful for the mastery call that happened before this. And let me tell you that there's a lot of beautiful energy happening right now. Mr. Callaghy, what's cooking? What's up? Happy Fun Friday. And what's present for you? So as we give him a few minutes, ooh, the lighting looks good on Mr. Callaghy. That's awesome. So everyone, we're going to be bringing up Unbelievable in just a few moments. So as we give Sean and Adam a few moments to come in, let's drop it in the chat. What are we committed to on this Fun Friday? What energy are we bringing? What questions are we asking? What love are we sharing? How are we stepping in to our fun energy? Because I don't know about you, but there's nothing funner than eating a cookie to me. Fun fact, I was a short, shy, chubby little boy for most of my adolescence until I was about 17 because I've been eating Chips Ahoy Blue Box since I was 2 years old. And if I can go back, and I have no regrets, but if I can go back and switch that for Unbelievables, I would do it because I would have been just as chubby, but I would have fed a lot more people along the way besides myself. And that is one of the reasons why Unbelievables is so special, such a connected ecosystem merger with an Unblinded, where we're so committed to forwarding that message is because of everything that they're up to. So Mr. Skatoma, what say you and what's happening?
What's up? How's the camera distance? Like, how's this working? This is like a new
Dude, you're looking fly, man. You're looking extra fly.
Excellent, excellent. So thank you, sir. No, seriously, distance is good though?
Yeah, distance is good. We see both of your hands. Your left one's a little cut off, but overall you're centered. Light is awesome. Keep it moving.
Better spot now?
Yep, boom.
Okay, good. Thank you, guys. So yes, welcome. Happy Fun Friday and happy Halloween a day early. Fernando, are you okay, so this is going to be another generational thing. I guarantee it.
Go.
Fernando, what do you call the night before Halloween?
Mischief night.
Interesting. Okay, I go with Mischief night as well. So that is.
Wait, I didn't even know there's another option. What's the other option?
Well, from some people, this is more like my mom and dad's generation. They called it Cabbage night. Did you ever hear of Cabbage night?
Nope, that is definitely generational. I'm a Mischief night kid.
I didn't call it Cabbage night though. So that was my parents. That was Mischief night for me as well. So I used to make fun of them when they would say Cabbage night. So
yes,
excellent. All right, so Adam Gugino, are you going to go out and egg cars and put shaving cream on things? Because I can imagine that's something that you like to do, Adam.
Absolutely not. And it was called Goosey night for me. I don't know
what the heck is this.
All right. So we have our amazing friends from Unbelievables are here, and I want to see what they call tonight, and if they are planning on like egging cars and putting shaving cream on things and doing toilet paper on power lines and houses and fun things like that. So
come on, Sean, they're not going to do it. They're going to get the nuns to do it. But back to you.
Okay. So is that Brian?
We put them to work. We put them to work. It is Mischief night for me, for sure. And after coronavirus, who doesn't have a stockpile of toilet paper in their basement? I do, for sure.
That is very true. And so who was that? Brian we have on, or who?
That's Silas.
Silas, how are you, brother?
Good morning, it's Silas. Awesome. Good. Great to be with you guys. And we appreciate kicking off our Fun Friday with you. We at Unbelievable often start Fridays with a bit of gratitude, and we're just grateful to be with you. So we really appreciate getting things going. I know folks are scattered around, but those in the Northeast, stay warm, stay dry, and we can chat about some cookies for a few minutes this morning.
I would love to, Silas. So by the way, we are done with gratitude because Thankful Thursday is our grateful day, and we're just in madcap fun mode. I'm only kidding. So yes, gratitude is still here, present, as is fun. So Silas, who are you, please? I know who you are, but let's let these fine folks know. And what's a fun fact about you?
Ooh, okay. So Silas Abraham and I head our corporate gifting strategy and development at Unbelievable. working closely with Brian and Kuda, of course. And a fun fact about me is while I have been I keep gravitating back to the Northeast in my life. I have lived in several locations, ranging from London to California to Maryland to Atlanta, and a few other stops along the way. And to me, that is what has created me to get this diversity of experiences around the country and around the world. Is really descriptive about me. Maybe not so much fun, but I think has created what is me today.
Awesome. Well, thank you for that. And the mission of Nunbelievables, if you could hit us with that, I think people know, but give us the quick 15, 20-second version, and let's talk cookies.
Absolutely. Well, our mission, and it's been incredible to date, has been to generate meals for those in need. Just as a reminder, over 40 million people in this country alone struggle with hunger, and that is a pre-COVID number. In this pandemic, over 54 million people in this country are struggling with hunger, and so many conversations that I've had with you all and with other folks over the course of the last month, that is really what resonates with folks right from the start. And our mission is to donate a meal for every single cookie we sell, and that 1-for-1 ratio is really what is at the heart of our mission. Besides great cookies, but it is the mission behind this organization and our team that drives us and gets us motivated every single day.
Beautiful, incredible thing. And if let me ask you this, by the way, Silas, let's bring D Rush and Diana up and congratulate them on an outstanding week of running the 8 a.m. mastery calls. So let's have that occur, and we'll talk a little bit of cookiness and Halloween with them as well. So Silas, are you dressing up for Halloween?
Ooh, good question. I threw it out to my son that if he was on the fence on a couple different costumes. If he wanted to be a baseball player, which is my heart and passion and what I did growing up, if he wanted to be a baseball player, I would throw on my old American Legion baseball uniform and join him. So the jury is still out on whether he would be a baseball player. He's on the fence between a dirt bike rider and a baseball player. So if he's a baseball player, I'm right there with him.
And Silas, where did you grow up? And what
I grew up in Westport, Connecticut.
Cool.
I'm in Fairfield now. And my son's name is Ellis, and he is an avid 5-year-old baseball stud who will run batting drills with me in the backyard for hours.
That is awesome. And you played in high school, or did you play beyond, or when?
I played in high school and then played for 1 season in college at Bryant University.
Oh my goodness.
And then
Can I share a fun fact?
And then coached. Yeah.
Oh, where did you coach? I'm sorry.
Then coached back in my town. I coached American Legion ball for several years throughout college. Very
cool. So fun fact, Adam, Fernando, Silas, this is one of my less proud fun facts for today. I went at Bryant College. I once crashed through a screen off of a 3rd floor, wrestling with my friend Roy at 2:00 in the morning. And we ended up almost falling off the roof of the 3rd floor of a dorm building. And then we needed to find a screen to replace our friend's Chris's screen. And I'm not even going to get into the hunt that began at 2 a.m. to replace Chris's screen. That is a fun fact from my one trip ever in my life to Bryant College, Silas.
Nice.
Well, Sean, I wish I could say my experience at Bryant was very, very different, but I can probably relate to something close to that.
No, it was an amazing and awesome place. And we share our love for baseball. I'm not sure if you're dialed into that optic, but I played at Columbia University.
I am.
Yeah, so we share that as well. Amazing, love it. Okay, so do we have
Fantastic.
stay with us for 1 minute, Silas, if you don't mind. Diana, D Rush, are you guys here?
We currently do not. We will flip you a note when we got them.
Gotcha, awesome. Okay, so Silas, tell us, like cookies and Halloween, I feel like they go together. Cookies and Thanksgiving absolutely go together. Cookies and
Absolutely.
like Christmas and Hanukkah and all sorts of other holidays for the winter go together. So what do we do from here with Unbelievable Cookies and people, and how do they order them? And yes, please.
Yeah, yeah. So a few weeks into our partnership, we have really kicked things off. I've had a series of conversations across the Unblinded community that have really been amazing. It's names that as I've joined the Huddle over the last few weeks on several occasions, names that pop up often. Rob Gill and his team are amazing. I'm working closely with them. Patricia and Teresa and Ayal and Jason Levine, everybody has been so supportive of this mission. And I know exactly to your point, Sean, that the Thanksgiving timeline or the Thanksgiving to Christmas timeline are going to be so impactful. The reality is our partnership has generated, about 500 to 600 cookies so far. We're going to create and generate 100,000 in this holiday season. That's our mission. That's our collective goal. So we've got a ways to go, but I know that the momentum is there across this network. And as I was just quick thought, as I was just rattling off those names, what stuck out to me was that at least on 2 of those calls, I've already been connected to other people in their respective networks and communities, and the interest and intrigue on cookies as a way of giving and the mission behind it. I think in our first call, we talked about intentionality and purposeful gifting, especially this holiday season, how impactful that can be. And that's the power of this group. And I know over the next few days that the numbers and the updates that we provide to you all are going to absolutely explode. One quick thought.
You guys, Silas, please. Yeah.
One piece that was really important to us that we felt was we were missing a tool in in our collective toolkit. And Kuda and I last week in the course of about 24 hours lifted a new website, and we threw this information on the Facebook page this week, but really important to highlight, and we'll throw it in the chat too. But unblinded.nunbelievable.com is a brand new landing page, partnership page for our community, our mission. And that has so much more information about how you can order cookies yourselves for the holiday season, for your weekend, for your parents, for your friends, obviously for Thanksgiving. But if you want to order in bulk or for corporate ordering, you can contact me, again, all through that site and that landing page. And also, incredibly important to add on to our partnership, the additional donation that we're making for all of these orders to the American Foundation for the Blind, the AFB. So we were missing that information for you, and that's now lifted into place. We'll make sure that website is also in the chat to make sure that everybody has it.
Yeah. So amazing, Silas. So another quick thought, brother. We are doing we're going to be doing more than 100 Real Raws in the month of November. And for everybody in hosting, this is just a quick, like, holy cow thought. Number one, for everybody that comes on the main Real Raw, Silas, we will buy them, we'll get them a dozen Unbelievable cookies. So every day there's 5 people in the Real Raw. So we'll have that done for everybody there. And that'll be a great way to spread the message and talk about this. So that'll be our thank you gift for everybody every day. And I am offering that thought out to you guys for when you're running your Real Raw Open. perhaps you want to have some people have maybe 1, 2, or 3 Unbelievable cookies or something, whatever the order sizes can be, and sending them to them as a thank you for them confirming, coming on. And then in addition, on every Real Raw and every Real Raw Open, I'm suggesting as a matter, because we're not speaking into contribution yet on the Real Raw and Real Raw Open, and we could be speaking into contribution and telling this story very quickly. And maybe we could roll a quick 1-minute video that, Silas, you, Kuda, Brian and I, like we could do a quick Zoom video, and that could play on every Real Raw and Real Raw Open about the partnership, about what's happening, about the landing page. And that could be a beautiful way to keep this present throughout the Unblinded ecosystem. Guys, if anybody's familiar with Tony Robbins, you guys know I'm a part of Platinum Lions, most of you, and contribution is a big part of the event, and it just galvanizes energy, love, it opens things. So making that a part of the Real Raw Opens, I think, could be really effective for getting to our goal of 100,000, for opening, listening. I think it's in service of everyone. And Monday night, Silas, every Monday night now, we're introducing people to what is Unblinded and what is the formula. And I'm very confident we're going to have a lot of folks on those Monday night calls that are new, that are not on the Huddle, will be an entirely separate ecosystem. You're welcome to come by for a couple minutes on any one. We could also just play the video. So your thoughts on those ideas?
I know Kuda just jumped in, so he's going to have some additional thoughts, but that is amazing. Obviously, the Real Raw Open ideas are incredible, and the Monday night intros really hit for me, because this partnership, this mission, and your community, it's become kitchen table topic in my household. I had some time with our closest friends this weekend, and we spent on a couple different hours talking about this movement, this community, and both are highly successful sales professionals in various professions, and it's just so intriguing to see how this partnership is evolving. So I think that's amazing, and obviously I'm intrigued to join and spread the Unbelievable message. But what a great way to help cast and grow the network and community as well.
Yeah. Awesome, brother. Kuda, how are you? Happy mischief night. Yes, and we want to know, are you going to be running around with toilet paper, shaving cream, and eggs? Like, where's that going to be playing into your evening tonight, Kuda?
Yeah, well, I grew up in Zimbabwe, and Halloween wasn't really a thing. So I call it whatever people tell me to call it. And I'm going to find out from my wife what she wants to do in terms of toilet paper or eggs and whatnot. So I'll follow the lead from her.
All right. Fernando's offering to come join you guys and show you how it's done. But yes, back to you, Kuda.
Sounds good. We'll connect with Fernando. I'll text you after. But anyway, I just wanted to obviously say thank you. And I think we love what we're building here. And I think the momentum is just going to build from here. A couple of things that are in the works, that are in the lookout. On Monday, Sean, you were talking about, press releases and things like that. So we're working on one so that we can actually put it out and, have more people know about Unblinded and also Unbelievable. So that's something also in the works that we're going to put out to continue spreading the word about your wonderful community and this ecosystem merger, as well as how Unbelievable and Unblinded are contributing during this holiday period. And then I had an interesting conversation with Jason Levine from 194 Real Estate. And as we were talking, he actually realized that sharing the impact of, for every, let's say, close he makes, and send the customer a box of cookies, is going to be a KPI and a metric that he's going to start measuring, right? Because then it becomes the impact he's making through his business. And it was kind of like an aha moment for both of us as to how, integrating, Unbelievable into your conscious corporate gifting you know, can really help your business stand out and be different. Because how many real estate agents out there are going to be doing that, right? Probably not many. So as people are working with him and others, I think it will just provide a differentiated experience, because they'll know beyond just the transaction that him and his real estate group care about changing the world. And we also had a similar conversation with TTP. So we love what's happening and the ecosystem mergers. And just wanted to say thank you, and we look forward to serving this community throughout this entire campaign and beyond.
Kuda, thank you so much for that. I got a couple of ideas. So number one, love everything you're saying. Totally agree. Number two, Nicole, please send to Kuda and Silas the ad that we originally wrote that you responded to when you joined us in your response. And Kuda, Silas, we have some fun with our writing in the world of Unblinded and Caliggy Law. And I think if we not only gift the cookies, but have a uniquely created letter that's written and used for people to go with the cookies, I think it could be a very disruptive element of imprinting who and what you are around it. And Brian Morgan, so we could show how ecosystem mergers work on like 7 different levels. Brian Morgan offering you the opportunity, you don't have to say yes, to showcase your brilliance to the entire Unblinded community and offer them sort of a form copy letter that they might use as they gift Unbelievable cookies to people. So they would be left with the imprinting of like the magic of what it is and who they are and disruption in the world and what they're standing for in love and contribution, and all of it in the writing style that would befit the creation of a loving, magical scotoma, Brian. So Brian doesn't have to do that, but I offer that out there, that would be an example, everybody, of, hey, what Brian could do to add value, showcase his abilities, and potentially work with people now in writing copy, et cetera. So, Brian, if you want to do that, let us know. Please hit us. Nicole, let's just follow up with Brian and see if that's a possibility. Actually, Fernando, let's tag Lily with that if Brian's interested in doing that. If not, we'll come up with other dynamics. And Kuda, I had mentioned the Real Raw Opens and having a video between us. Is that interesting? What do you think?
Yeah, we love that. I think videos, the way we love to connect with Sean, that's the first way we connected in the barn in Rhinebeck. So I think we should definitely do that. So we can connect with Nicole and put it on the calendar quickly, because I think it'll be good for us to record it.
Yes, absolutely. And then Matt Getz, let's make sure Matt Getz. I want to find the original Unbelievable video. I want to make sure that's not like lost in the archives of space. So Matt Getz, please track down the original Unbelievable video so we can repost that when we first met Kuda and Brian and Silas and the amazing team. I'm not sure that Silas is Rhinebeck, but that was the beginning of our relationship. So Fernando, do we have any optics? D-Rush, Diana, yes, no?
We're going to go with no. Okay,
great. So Adam, so I want to acknowledge, well, actually I want to thank Kuda. I want to thank you, Silas. Any final from you fine folks? The takeaway today is it is time, Unbelievable cookies, contribution, gifting, disruption movements for yourselves and for others, clients, giveaways, the possibility of using those as an investment in people on Real Raw Opens. Silas, what's the minimum, in case we have budgetary issues, what's the smallest gifting somebody could do to people in an Unbelievable order? So somebody's like, hey, I just want to be budget conscious.
Yeah, we generally start at about 25 boxes, but look, let's work together, figure out a solution. We also have, just to help with budgetary concerns or restrictions, we have 6-pack assorted boxes and also 12-pack assorted boxes. So we generally talk in 12 packs, but if you wanted to go a little bit less, save on some money, we can absolutely execute with 6 packs.
I get it. So what can happen, everybody, team, and I think this might work wonderfully, is order your 6-pack, 12-pack, 25-pack, like order those packs from Unbelievable, and then you send them out directly to the people who come on your Real Raw from you. Does that make sense, Kuda, Silas? That people can have the cookies there, and then because if they want to give one box, to somebody who comes on their Real Raw open, they could order these boxes, have them, and then like when the Real Raw opens over, they could say, hey, or even before, they could send out the boxes themselves to the people. Does that make sense or no?
Yeah, it does make sense, and it's a very interesting idea. And also, one other option we do have is if you are wanting to buy a box for yourself or for friends and family, and it's not a corporate gift, you can just use code Unblinded, and you'll get 15% off. So that's another option as well, in addition to the corporate gifting that Silas leads as well.
Got it. Okay. Got it. Yeah. Because what I'm saying is, guys, I want to make sure we maximize this. Silas, Kuda, and let's just dive into this for everybody for specifics. I'm not envisioning that, let's say that David Rush runs his Rora Open. He has 10 people on it, right? I'm not envisioning David Rush sending, 10 boxes of cookies or 25 boxes of cookies to each guest. Like, I'm not foreseeing that. But what may happen is he might send a box of cookies to each guest each time he does a Real Raw Open. So if we're running 100 Real Raw Opens in November, and let's say 60% of the people say, yeah, I'm going to jump in and do this. That means 60 Real Raw Opens, there'll be boxes of cookies being given out. And if on average there's 8 people in a Real Raw Open, that's 480 boxes of cookies that can go out just through Real Raw Open distribution. So if people were to want to do that, what would be the best way, would you say, Kuda, to do that? If somebody says, hey, yeah, I want to give out these boxes, should they order through corporate gifting and then have them come and distribute them themselves? They should do them a different way. What's the mechanism?
So I'll start with the distribution perspective. We can make it easy for them, whereby if they just send us the addresses, we can do the fulfillment for them, right? And the easiest way would be to just reach out to either myself or Silas, and we'll do the onboarding. We want to make it as easy and simple as possible for the Unblinded community. So we're happy to do a lot of the heavy lifting and help them out, and even handle the last mile delivery so that they don't have to go to the post office and ship. We can handle all those logistics and make sure that the cookies are delivered efficiently.
Yeah, that's amazing, because what that would also do probably, right, is create for Unbelievables the ability to have more people, like maybe those people that you're sending to directly end up becoming Unbelievable clients, and they do this over the holidays. So our messaging is like, my message is this: let's create a pay it forward dynamic where we're bringing this up on the Real Raw Opens. And I understand people's budgetary issues, great. So, but if you're thinking of gifting in a way that reflects well upon yourself, your Real Raw Opens, this is a source of contribution. And then also we're encouraging people to join this mission and say, hey, if you're going to give out stuff, don't give out baskets, give out Unbelievable cookies. Like, this is a different mechanism to go for the holidays to your client base. And you have the incredibly amazing cause of feeding people a meal per cookie, and the American Foundation for the Blind dynamic. So that's what I think it looks like. So anybody Real Raw Opens come up, I am saying yes. Real Raws, Lorelei as our Real Raw coordinator, everybody coming on the Real Raw will get a box of Unbelievable cookies from Unblinded. That's done. So that means we'll have 20 or 21 episodes of the Real Raw that we're running Unblinded corporately. Plus on our Real Raw Opens, we'll do the same thing because we're running some Unblinded in-house Real Raw Opens now we're expanding into. So we'll do it for us. And if you guys want to join in that mission, one more time, Silas, Kuda, how would everybody get in touch to say, yes, I want to do that in my Real Raw Open. I want to give out cookies. Who would they contact and how?
They would reach out. They would reach out to myself and or Kuda, and I think our information's been posted in the chat. We will make sure that is effectively communicated out to you. But also, you can visit unblinded.unbelievable.com, and that will also link to corporate gifting, which is a direct connection to me.
Awesome.
And we will handhold it absolutely through and make it as easy as possible.
Awesome. Well, if anybody wants to have Unbelievable Cookies as a late Halloween giveaway in a few days, like we have that as well. So Kuda, Silas, anything else, or are we complete, my fine friends?
From our end, I think we're all good to go. We will continuously provide updates to the community as to how the campaign is going for the 100,000 meal campaign in Q4. So yeah, looking forward to sharing amazing updates in the next coming weeks.
All right. Well, Kuda, Silas, happy Halloween, happy Mischief Night, amazing job, and see you guys soon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, guys.
Thank you. All right, Adam, Fernando, here we are. It is Mischief Night and things are ready to roll. We'll leave it there on Fun Friday. A ton of stuff to be talked about come Monday. This upcoming Monday night is our initial 7 p.m. What is Unblinded? What is the formula? Bring your fine folks. We're going to be posting in a variety of places what that link looks like and how to get there. And we have much to talk about in the ever-emerging advancement of Real Raw and Real Raw Open, as well as the advancement of the digital space of how we create leverage there. Adam, final, sir.
I am ready for another incredible day of speaking to some of the most incredible people out there. And I will say one more thing. I would love to get on a call with Kuda, Silas, and Brian and talk to them about the ecosystem merger that we're doing and really strategize around the formula and everything we're up to. So I'm looking forward to scheduling.
Adam, hop on that schedule, talk to Kuda, Silas for sure.
Absolutely.
They're getting their Real Raw Open going shortly. So that would be fantastic. Awesome, brother. And great job. You are on it like a straight up lunatic. And Fernando, final.
So much running through my mind, and just so we don't miss the magic, and I want to just anchor on that. That's like a saying here at Unblinded, so we don't miss the magic. All this love, all this amazingness. Sean, the idea you just planted, which is not new, it just landed for me in a new level. The fact that we can now say, hey, thank you for coming on the Real Raw. We're going to give you a gift. Oh, and by the way, you're feeding people it does so many things. It does everything I just said. It rises attendance, it reduces friction, it opens up a slot to have a phone call, to have that type of conversation. It's an ecosystem merger. All those different dynamics happen at the same time. Another one, so we don't miss this magic, thank you, Unbelievable and team, for doing the PR, for listening diligently on Monday. And let's not be confused that Unbelievable writing that PR for Unblinded is just as beneficial for Unblinded as it is for Unbelievable. And it's another beautiful example of ecosystem merger. And then you just throw in Brian to just add a third example. So listen, y'all, we didn't just listen to a call about Unbelievable. We just had a straight up lesson. And for everyone, this is the way my ears are tuned. We can listen through a bunch of different prisms. Number one, in like loving beauty presence of what's happening. Number two, how can I apply this to my life? Number three, what I'm doing, how can I teach what just happened? Those are the prisms I listened to Sean since I met him. And that's what I heard here today. I heard everything y'all heard, and I heard those three. So I wanted to anchor that so we don't lose that magic. Back to you, Sean.
Amazing. And we're so busy, and it's Fun Friday, and we're in contribution and things. Yeah, there was like a national news appearance on Fox this morning in which heart and math came out of my mouth in the first sentence. So got to say heart and math on national television this morning, and it's just the beginning. Hashtag just the beginning. Hashtag don't miss the magic. Hashtag Fernando. Do people say hashtag anymore?
I think so. I don't think it's a cool thing to do anymore, but I'm sure people still say it.
If they don't say it, tell me. Have a great Fun Friday. Love you guys. Happy Halloween. You guys are amazing. Great job, D.